Not to like you, but everything she's doing revolves around getting your attention. Up next, the confusing emotional storm every man dreads. When she gives you mixed signals, acts cold one day and warm the next. I'll explain exactly why she does it and how to respond like a high-value man. 4. She's giving you mixed signals. The infamous confusion. One day she's warm, smiling, laughing, engaging. The next she's distant, acting like you don't even exist. It's maddening, isn't it? Like she's playing an emotional game you never signed up for. But here's the truth. When a woman gives you mixed signals, it's rarely about you. It's about her internal conflict. She might genuinely like you, but feels afraid of rejection. Maybe she's been hurt before and doesn't want to appear vulnerable again. Or maybe she's not sure how much control she has over her own emotions when you're around. So instead of expressing affection, she sends confusion. It's her way of staying safe while still keeping you hooked. Psychologically, this is called approach avoidance conflict. It happens when attraction and fear coexist. She wants to get closer, but she's also terrified of what that might mean. How do you handle it? You stay calm. You stay consistent. Don't chase. Don't pull away dramatically either. Invite her out casually. Coffee, a walk, a quiet hangout. When she's alone with you, the performance ends. Her energy shifts. Her guard drops. And suddenly she's the version of herself she was trying to hide all along. Mixed signals don't mean she's playing games. They mean her emotions are louder than her logic. And if you handle that with confidence, you win her trust and her heart. 5. She gets jealous of other girls' jealousy. It's the emotion women try hardest to hide, and the one that gives them away the fastest. When she sees you laughing with another girl, or even texting one, watch her body language. Does her tone shift? Does she suddenly get quiet? Does she make a subtle remark like, "You two seem close," or "She's funny"? That's not casual observation. That's emotional turbulence disguised as calm. When a woman pretends not to like you but gets jealous, it means one thing: she's emotionally invested. She might roll her eyes, act unbothered, or even tease you. But underneath, her heart is racing, because jealousy isn't about control, it's about fear. The fear of losing what she hasn't even admitted she wants. Here's the irony. She's pretending not to care to protect her pride, but her jealousy is the purest proof that she does. When you notice it, don't call her out. Don't tease her, just smile. Stay composed and let her feel that silent tension. Because in that moment, she's realizing something powerful. She can't hide how she feels around you. That's when attraction becomes emotional gravity. 6. She cares about her appearance. When you're around this one subtle but almost impossible to fake girls always care about how they look. Yes, but when she likes someone, that care becomes intention. She'll dress a little differently when she knows she'll see you. She'll adjust her hair, check her reflection, maybe wear that perfume she only brings out for special occasions. She might even act like it's no big deal. But that's part of the illusion. When you're around, she becomes more self-aware. Not because she's insecure, but because she wants you to notice her without making it obvious. If you pay attention, you'll notice small tells. She touches her hair more. She fixes her posture when you walk in. Her tone changes softer, sweeter, slightly nervous. It's not vanity, it's vulnerability. It's her subconscious saying, "I want to be seen by you." And yes, she might act like she doesn't care, but if she didn't, she wouldn't. Builds connections with people in your life. This one's subtle, but it's one of the strongest indicators of hidden affection. If she's forming bonds with your friends, your co-workers, or even family members, she's weaving herself into your world. It's not random friendliness, it's emotional infiltration. She might chat with your best friend more often, or get along surprisingly well with your sister, or show genuine curiosity about your social circle. Here's why that matters. People don't invest energy into communities they don't intend to stay in. So when she's building connections with people around you, it's because she wants a place in your life, even if she's not ready to admit she wants you yet. Think of it as her silent way of saying, I want to belong where you belong. But notice, she'll still keep a certain distance from you personally. That's the pretending part. It's emotional camouflage. She's staying close enough to feel included, but far enough to deny it if she's caught. And that balance, that careful closeness, is one of the clearest signs she's falling for you while trying to hide it. Now that you've seen the signs, what should you do about it? How do you respond without scaring her off or playing into the act? Coming up next, I'll show you the psychology of what to do after you realize she's pretending not to like you, and how to turn her quiet interest into undeniable attraction. Now that you know the signs, what should you do? So, you've recognized the signs. Her friends know about you. Her eyes keep finding yours. She's acting distant, yet her every move whispers curiosity, connection, and quiet emotion. Now the real question is, what do you do about it? Here's the truth. You don't chase, you don't pressure, and you definitely don't call her out. Because the moment you expose her pretending, she loses the safe space she created, and she'll retreat even deeper into her shell. Instead, you lead with calm confidence. You give her emotional permission to relax around you. You show her through your composure that liking you isn't risky, it's safe. When she sees that you're grounded, patient, and self-assured, her act will crumble on its own. Step 1. Stay consistent. Consistency is the most underrated form of attraction. Don't mirror her hot and cold behavior. Don't withdraw just because she's pretending. Stay centered. Be yourself. Let your energy say, I see you and I'm not fazed. Why? Because confidence isn't about chasing validation. It's about not losing your peace even when things are uncertain. When she realizes you're not reacting to her emotional game, she'll drop the mask, because your stability will make her feel safe enough to be real. Step 2. Give her small openings. She might be pretending not to like you because she fears rejection. So instead of confronting her, offer small emotional openings. Simple compliments, genuine ones like, you know, I like how real you are. You have a calm energy. It's rare. Don't overdo it. Don't flood her with words, just enough to make her feel seen, not exposed. Then walk away. Let her sit with the feeling. Let her miss your presence, your energy, your voice. That's when curiosity turns into desire. Step 3. Observe actions, not words. Remember, women can say one thing and feel another. When she says, I'm not into you, but her behavior screams otherwise, believe the actions. Does she find excuses to talk to you? Does she mirror your tone, your gestures, your words? Does she show up in places you didn't expect her to be? That's not coincidence. It's connection seeking, expression. Words can lie, behavior can't. And the man who watches patterns. Have you ever wondered if your crush might be pretending not to like you? Maybe she avoids eye contact, acts disinterested, pretends you don't exist, but deep down, something just feels off. If you've ever had that feeling, that quiet, confusing tension, you're not imagining it. Women can be complex. Sometimes she won't admit she likes you, not even to herself. Maybe she's scared of rejection, or maybe she wants to test your confidence. Either way, if she's pretending not to like you, there are definite signs. And once you recognize them, you'll never be confused again. So, today, where we uncover the hidden emotional triggers behind attraction and behavior. In this video, I'll reveal 10 undeniable signs she's pretending not to like you, even though she really does. And make sure to stay till the end, because I'll also show you what to do next once you spot these signals without ruining the chemistry that's already building. Alright, let's begin. 1. Her friends know about you. If you really want to know whether she likes you, don't look at her first. Look at her friends. Girls often tell their closest friends everything about the guy they secretly like. They'll talk about the smallest details, your habits, your jokes, your smile, the way you talk. Because when she feels something for you, she wants to share it, but she doesn't want you to know yet. So how do you find out? Simple. Watch the way her friends act around you. Do they giggle when you walk by? Do they tease her when you're near? That's not coincidence. That's social proof of attraction. If you ever casually mention her name around her friends and they smile, exchange glances, or seem amused, that's confirmation. It means she's been talking about you behind closed doors. She's pretending not to care, but her circle already knows she does. And trust me, women don't talk about men they're not emotionally invested in. That's your first definite sign. 2. Your eyes meet frequently. Now, here's something powerful and subtle. She might avoid talking to you, but her eyes, they tell the truth. When two people are attracted, their brains naturally release oxytocin, the same hormone linked to bonding. That's why even a second of eye contact can feel electric. So watch what happens when you cross paths. If you notice her glance at you, even for a second, then look away quickly. She's not avoiding you, she's protecting herself. She wants to look, she wants to connect, but she's afraid of revealing too much. Try this. The next time you pass her, look up, make eye contact for half a second, longer than usual, and just smile. If she quickly looks away, but smiles back or blushes, you've just confirmed her secret. Her eyes will betray what her words are hiding. Because when a woman truly doesn't care, she won't even notice you're there. But when she does, every glance becomes a confession she can't control. 3. She's suddenly super nice to your friends. This one catches a lot of guys off guard. If she starts being overly nice to your friends, laughing at their jokes, showing interest in their stories, or even complimenting them, don't get jealous. She's not into them. She's trying to get to you. See, women know how male dynamics work. She knows your friends' opinions matter. If they like her, they'll talk about her positively, and that means she's already setting the stage. Sometimes she'll even act friendly with everyone except you. And that's her way of hiding her feelings while staying close to your world. Here's what you can do. Next time she's chatting with your friends, join in. Naturally, bring her into the conversation without pressure. Find common ground. You'll notice her tone change. She'll soften, laugh more, lean in subconsciously. Why? Because her friendly act isn't about your friends at all. It's about you. She's pretending. Spend that extra 15 minutes choosing her outfit or fixing her hair just right before stepping out. Women who truly don't care don't prepare, but when she does all that while pretending she's indifferent, you've already got her attention. Up next, the hidden signs she can't stop thinking about you. These are the tiny behaviors that reveal everything, even when her words say nothing. 7. She notices little things about you. Here's a psychological truth most men overlook. Attention equals attraction. When a woman is pretending not to like you, she'll still observe you intensely. She may not say much, but her mind is cataloguing everything. The way you stir your coffee, the kind of music you play, the words you repeat when you're excited. She'll remember details no one else notices. That you prefer 2 sugars instead of 1, that your left earbud always goes in first, that you tilt your head slightly when you're thinking. These seem small, but they're micro connections, proof that her subconscious is constantly tuned to you. And here's what's fascinating. Even when she's trying to hide her interest, her attention slips through. She might bring up something random. Didn't you say you liked that song? And you'll wonder how she remembered. That's your clue. Because the female brain doesn't invest mental energy in people it doesn't value. So next time she remembers something tiny about you, understand that wasn't coincidence. That was care disguised as curiosity. 8. She likes your posts, but rarely comments. Welcome to the digital age of mixed emotions. She won't text you directly, but somehow she's always the first to like your story. This is covert interest. 101. When a woman likes your posts, but avoids commenting, it means she wants you to know she's watching, but not think she's chasing. She's walking that fine line between visibility and mystery. Maybe she scrolls late at night, stopping at your profile a little, longer than she'll ever admit liking, just enough photos to stay on your radar. Psychologically, it's a push-pull strategy. She's signaling approval. I see you, I like you, but withholding validation, so you keep wondering. To you, it looks casual. To her, it's controlled exposure. Women who don't care don't engage at all. So if she's interacting, even subtly, it's emotional breadcrumbing. She wants you to feel her presence without having to risk rejection. Her silence isn't disinterest, it's strategy. 9. She engages you in long conversations. Now, pay attention to this one because it's a psychological goldmine. If she's truly indifferent, she'll keep things short, polite, surface level. But if she's secretly drawn to you, her conversations stretch. Whether it's a late-night chat that just keeps going, or a casual talk at work that turns into a 30-minute exchange about music, dreams, or memories, that's emotional investment. Even when the topic sounds ordinary, school, work, hobbies, listen to how she speaks, not what she says. She'll linger. She'll ask follow-up questions. She'll let silence hang just long enough for you to fill it, because she wants more of your voice, your presence, your attention. Sometimes she'll disguise it as practical conversation. Hey, can you help me with this project? Or, what do you think about that movie? But the real motive is connection. And when she's pretending not to like you, those conversations become her safe zone, a way to be close without admitting how close she wants to be. So, next time you find yourself talking with her for longer than expected, remember, time is truth, and she wouldn't be giving you hers if she didn't care. 10. She, instead of promises, is the man who always wins in emotional dynamics. Step 4. Keep your value high. The easiest way to break her act is to maintain your own standards. Don't get lost trying to decode her behavior. Keep growing, keep moving. Focus on your work, your health, your peace. When a woman sees that you're not distracted by her ambiguity, it triggers respect. And respect is the foundation of attraction, because at the end of the day, she doesn't want a man who chases validation. She wants a man who doesn't need it. And that's where your real power lies. When she realizes that you're not competing for her attention, she'll start competing for your presence, because mystery creates magnetism, and your calm, unbothered energy will make her drop her walls one by one. You don't need to make her like you. You just need to give her the space to feel safe enough to stop pretending. That's emotional intelligence. That's high-value attraction. And that's what separates boys chasing games from men who inspire connection. At the end of the day, remember this: a woman who truly doesn't care will give you silence, but a woman who pretends not to care will give you confusion. She'll send signals, hide feelings and fight the very emotions pulling her closer. Not because she doesn't like you, but because she's scared that liking you might expose her heart. So don't overanalyze, don't chase, just observe with calm clarity. When you embody quiet confidence, the pretending stops and the truth reveals itself. Because attraction isn't built through force, it's built through presence. And when your presence makes her feel peace, she'll stop pretending and start pursuing. If this opened your eyes, wait until you see what's coming next. My next video, of why she pulls away when she likes you. Because understanding her mind isn't manipulation, it's mastery.